Hey everyone, yours truly, Dr. Dan with CloseForChiro, and what I want to do today is talk you through what the Holding Tank membership is on the backside of CloseForChiro's Day 1, Day 2 Masterclass. Just to be clear, this particular program and the membership is only open to people who have trained with us live at a Day 1, Day 2 Masterclass, as well as anyone in the past 5 or 6 years that have trained with me personally to some other comparable Day 1, Day 2 training, and I think you guys know who you are. So if you're in that category, I want you to hang tight with me, and I'm going to walk you through what the Holding Tank is, what it's not, and what you could expect. So what you're looking at right now is the login screen for the episodes. Now these are pre-recorded trainings that coincide with your live training, and I get it. Once you go through the training, sometimes things go over your head, you miss things, you forget the context of things. These particular episodes are designed so that you can consume these particular concepts in piecemeal at your own pace, because we all know people learn differently. A very familiar login screen. You type in your email, password, and we log in. Once we log in, we see the dashboard where we put all the current announcements here, as well as on the side, you can see that we have episodes. So the episodes would go from 1. You can see all the episodes to the left, and we're on episode 1, let's say, and you can see that all the topics are listed, as well as all the videos that we have produced that coincide with your particular training. So for example, in episode 1, we go through the lumbar motion study, we go through touch and tell, how to value stack, and that's our good friend and master closer Ty Hall that helped us with that. And then ASL and PSL, how to set your fees. I know you learn these things, but you'd be surprised how much of the information slips through your fingers. And we all know that closing is a detail-oriented game, and it's something that you need to be doing consistently in order to bend the odds in your favor for a successful close. And God is in the details here. So that's episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And you get a new episode every month of your membership that, again, coincides for when you graduated Masterclass. If you're joining us from a previous training that you've done with me, what we'll do for you is open up all the trainings that you had prior, and that way you never miss a beat. The next thing here are the monthly brainstorming webinars. Now these are live Facebook Live events that we do inside the Holding Tank Facebook page, which I'll show you in a second. And this is when you come to the table with any questions that you may have about your practice, about closing. I don't care what it is. We could talk about paint color for all I care. We're going to answer your particular questions live, so that way you stay in touch with us. And I know how it is sometimes. Sometimes you can't get in contact with the people that you want to get in contact with, and we try to be as accessible as much as we can, because I know how it is. Sometimes you just feel like a number. You ain't going to get that here. This is the link to the next Facebook Live, but if you want to go back and look at the past collection, these are all recorded, and you could pull them up here and go through each one for passive listening. But I got to tell you something, some of these things are so chock full of content that you may want to sit down with a pen and paper and take notes. Okay, so that's the brainstorming webinars. Here are the episodes, like I said, and let's go into the Holding Tank Facebook page. This is the Holding Tank Facebook secret group. In this particular page, there is a tremendous amount of brainstorming and masterminding that's happening. Now I can't go through the whole thread because what happens in the tank stays in the tank, but if you look here, you can actually see all the particular topics, from closing gems to the monthly Q&A, front desk questions, compliance issues, ChiroTouch questions, marketing things, objections, how to get reviews, team building. And all the topics are here easily categorized so that if you need a marketing thing, you click that, and it brings you all to all the marketing posts that people have been talking about for whenever. Now we are still in the process of categorizing all these things. It's just a matter of time before these numbers get huge, where whatever topic you want to learn about or you have a question about, you just put it on here. But the crazy thing is that here, when you write something and you post something, immediately you'll get some feedback, not only from us, from fellow tankers that have probably seen this question a million times before, that are there to help you. I gotta tell you something. There's nothing worse than having the feeling that you're alone on an island. And that's one thing that we take care of in the CloseForChiro family, that you're never gonna be alone when you're inside the tank. So that's the Facebook page. We also have MasterPods. Now, this is fantastic because oftentimes we don't have very much opportunity to practice what we're learning. And we have organized MasterPods led by none other than Sean Rundle himself. And it's a lot of work because it's really tough to organize multiple pods of masterminds throughout the whole entire system. And these groups get together on Zoom or Facebook Live or whatever medium they want and really get face-to-face and practice the stuff that they're absolutely learning. And I gotta tell you, they're like little families within families that are happening inside the CloseForChiro holding tank. And MasterPods are absolutely one of the critical components in making sure that our members learn what you're supposed to be learning. The other thing that we have is what's called Teach a Tanker. I don't have really nothing visual for that, but if you're new to the system, oftentimes we need somebody to kind of walk us through all the resources that are at our disposal when it comes to the stuff that is in the holding tank. So we do have Teach a Tanker Mentors that is organized by none other than our very own Lenny Roberts, and he gets people paired together so that we can grow together and really have someone to, hold your hand through the multiple and vast resources at your fingertips. Another fantastic feature of the holding tank, and this is within the episodes, are these downloadable files. Everything from dismissal letters to PI forms to, let's see, what do we got here? Gallbladder flushes. How about PDFs or like gift certificates? Things that people have designed for you before that they are putting up for general consumption within the holding tank for you to use in your practices. How about ICD-10 codes, the cheat sheets, let's see, IC contracts. Oh my goodness, there's just lunch and learn PDFs, media releases, missed appointment forms, new patient welcome letter. These are the normal X-ray images for you to show your patients, normal versus them. Let's see here, self-assessments, soft tissue stats. Oh my goodness, I haven't been here in a long time, but there's the stuff that people are, there's a Yale study that people are putting up here every single day. So that is for your download as part of your holding tank membership. Let's talk about some other things. TankaPalooza. This is actually coming out, depending on when you're seeing this recording, at the end of April 2018. And what this is a gathering, a celebration, a party, if you would, for all the tankers to get together and socialize, break bread, and have community. Again, like I told you, there's nothing like the worst feeling of being on an island by yourself. What we do here is we put everyone together, we pick up the bar tab, we pick up the food tab, we pay for golf, and all we want to do is support the people that are bringing the profession to the forefront by learning how to sell the greatest healthcare product in the world, and that is chiropractic. And TankaPalooza is our gift to them. Okay. Now back into the holding tank, I do gotta let you know, and back in the episodes, some of the other topics that you'll actually see coming down the pipeline and also that are already there are things like how to write up an airtight financial, how to get a great life effect, getting your recordings critiques, day 1, day 2 for multiple patients, handling rejection, how to reclose, how to write up a tight care plan, sales headspace, NMR protocols, other clinical protocols, mastering things like the touch and tell are all there. I also want to show you member-specific events that are only open to holding tank members, and those are things like the Reclose Crash Course. This has been changed. It is now an online course that we do in one full day online on everything you need to know on how to reclose or second, third, fourth money, how to re-up patients from an initial care plan and thereafter. Incredibly valuable course. I think you'll absolutely dig it, and actually makes sense on how people actually achieve the 3-digit PVA. Things like Beyond the Script, and we produced this program mainly because we had a lot of docs feeling they were so robotic and scripted and not making it their own. So this particular program is all about how to make your sales cycle your own. That way you can own it and be a part of your fabric. And of course, with TankaPalooza, we talked about that here. Okay, so that's what the holding tank is. You're probably on the page where you can sign up, and all you gotta do is click the link, put your stuff there, and I want to let you know that there is no contract, no bullshit, cancel anytime, easy cancel button. All you gotta do is say, see ya, we'll still be friends, but we'll be sad. But no harm, no foul. If it's not working for you, it's not working for you. It happens. Fill this out, click the button, pay the $99 per month, and you're good to go. All right, so there's the holding tank. I hope you dig it. I hope to see it inside can't wait. You guys have a great day, and always be closing for chiropractic.